Hey everybody,
Hey.
welcome back to the Two-Way Say It
Mm,
podcast.
uh,
Hey,
mm.
yeah, you doing too much.
Watched
Like,
it. Watched it. Anyway,
hey everybody, welcome back to the Two Ways to Say It podcast. I am Ashley Renee.
I am KC, the one y'all came to what?
Poop
See.
one. Just
See.
start off with the song of the day, and I'm gonna go first because I just want to go ahead and just drive it in since we're talking about pooping,
hmm
and you already know. So, song of the day is "Think You the Shit, Bitch." You're not even a fart.
Going hard.
I be going hard. I be
Hey, I'm
breaking
breaking
hearts.
they hard. Dang.
Hey,
Quick
so
without
that's my
quicker.
Ice Spice.
All
She
right.
could be thick, but I'm thicker.
Yo, you knew that. Yeah,
So shout out Ice Spice. Hey girl.
exactly. My song of the day is gonna be because tomorrow is well when we were recording this, tomorrow is February. So we're gonna get into the spirit, and mine is can't wait to get next to you.
Can't
I can't wait to
wait to
get
get
oh
next to
oh
you.
okay, so that is Doja Cat can't
Yeah,
wait.
you need to say that like off the camera. Like,
It was a duet. But I didn't think it was gonna be, but
okay,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. You okay? Because you seem
Yeah.
mad.
Oh no, you're fuming. You need to
You
calm
so
down.
mad. Look, you so
You
mad.
fuming. Calm down.
Look.
Please calm down.
Because I
Let's
know
get
y'all
it.
been waiting for us to talk about this.
Let's
And
get
it's
to it.
that Meg Stallion and Nicki's beef, like
Mm-hmm.
OMG, like what in the world? So
Mm-hmm.
let me say this. So I'm gonna start off and just gonna give it to y'all. I don't care. It just is what it is. I'm not picking no side, but I
Right.
I am leaning a little more towards another side.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So let me just start off and maybe y'all can figure out whose side I'm on. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care for me to sing. I just don't. I don't care for her music. Nothing against her. No, she's not ugly because as soon as people say that, they
You
think you
hating or
hating and stuff
something
like
now.
that. Meg is a beautiful stallion. I'm a stallion. You
Mm-hmm.
know, she represents
Mm-hmm.
for all the tall girls, so it's nothing against her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
music wise, just based off music, I just do not care for it. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same sound, it's the same rap, it's the same beat, it's the same everything is just the same. It's twerk, twerk, twerk. Twerk, 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 twerk,
Mm-hmm.
twerk today. Twerk, 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 twerk today. But anyway, it's the same kind of just stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You seem real ready over there. You shaking like calm down. I'm gonna get to
That's,
you. Hold on.
come on, hurry up.
Now, personality wise, from what I see,
Mm-hmm.
it's just very victimized. I'm not saying that that did not happen to her. Y'all already know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about. I don't want to get into it. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying that that didn't happen. We
Right.
don't know what happened. That's all I'm saying. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
also saying I'm not saying that it didn't happen.
Right.
It was clearly like a lot of stuff that went on behind the scenes, of course, with her and Kelsey. And I
Mm-hmm.
can't sit up here and lie like I don't believe it because I do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Nicki with Bigfoot, I'm sorry. A lot of people I saw a lot of comments and they were saying that it was whack all that, but to say that that was whack to me is crazy because
Mm-hmm.
every bar was hitting. Boom,
Mm-hmm.
boom, boom, boom. It was pretty much a diss track. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't a song. Now the good thing about Meg's song is it was actually like a song that you could listen to in the
Right.
car.
Right.
Not saying you can't listen to Nicki songs, but that was actually like a song. And
Right.
once I just couldn't really figure out who she was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Nicki's track was an actual diss track. She is actually saying Meg's name. She actually talking about Meg. This is Meg when it comes to Bigfoot, all that,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not gonna get. We're just gonna start with that. Then we'll go into some of the lyrics. So
Right.
what's your thoughts on this?
Um,
Casey,
I,
you
you
wanna be
know,
pimp say a bond boy? I'm just playing, okay. Sorry, go ahead and get
okay.
that out.
I'm a fan of rap. So rap beefs to me is something that's supposed to happen. I know
Mm-hmm.
we sit and live in such a sensitive world, and you can't even do nothing no more. It's like if they do rap beefs and now everybody's saying, "Oh, that's too far," or "This person should have said this," or "Why they doing this?" And I even saw like before, my social media break, but before I got off, I saw that Cool Ray was trying to jump in and saying something, why people beefing and all that. I'm like, how did
Yeah.
these two people doing diss tracks get you to be like, nah, it's time to cry about it? That's what happens. I just feel like I wish sometimes that I was seeing, witnessing the eras of when Jay-Z and Nas going back and forth. You ain't see people online crying like, why they doing this to each other? Or you know what I'm saying? Or
True.
like when Tupac and Biggie, even though it went where it went, you ain't see nobody on there crying like, oh, they don't need to be talking to each other. Like it just like we live in such a sensitive world, and I think that's what they like make the girls feel like they can't do certain stuff because it seems like they're cat fighting instead of just rapping
Mm-hmm.
to each other. So on
True.
that part, I hate that y'all so sensitive because I enjoy this type of stuff. It keeps it going. If anything, y'all should be happy that I guess Nicki is still around because apparently she beefing to make these girls rap. So yeah.
And that's
Um.
what. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And that's what I was gonna say too. I just feel like even with her beefing with Nikki is bringing a lot of publicity to
To
Meg
her,
because Meg don't be getting attention like this for no record.
especially now for a
Like,
song.
like,
Yeah,
and we just being for real. Like, it's no tea, no shade. Like, Meg don't be getting no clout from her music.
not for
Like,
music. Yeah,
let's just be 100. Like,
let
no
somebody
hate,
else
no none of
like
it. It's just
own it or
100.
something. Yeah, it's just for real.
Yeah, and I feel like this whole beef is
Mm-hmm.
giving her a lot of clout right now. I
Yeah,
do. It just
it is what it is. Oh, for me, I just feel like I don't feel bad for either side when it comes to what the other person says. I just feel like, and that's for one thing I want people to realize y'all don't know these people. So I don't
mm-hmm,
understand the crying and coming saying, "Oh, I feel so bad." This person, y'all don't know these people. So it's kind of like
mm-hmm,
I know in real life y'all be arguing with people and be saying stuff that's what I'm saying, be really trying to cut at people. But it's funny that y'all like crying because they saying it in songs and stuff. It's just like y'all know
right.
people argue like this in real life. They literally cut deep because they want to get to the other person. That's just part of it. So I don't feel bad for either side. I see that it started with Megan talking about Nicki husband. I don't feel bad for that because Nicki knew she married and she knew what was coming with that. And I don't feel bad for Meg because you behind the scenes you were this. I want to be everybody friendly. This what came from it. So that's what I say on that
Mm-hmm.
end. I don't think it's like this personal thing that everybody trying to make it. I just like it that it's music. I mean, I don't see how people are not just
So even
entertained.
the dead mom comment is
Now, um, me personally, I think there are other approaches, right? I think it's so many other things you can say, but I do want to say this: once you throw it out there, you can't predict what the next thing somebody gonna say. So I can't say. I
mm-hmm.
just feel like she shouldn't have said that. It's kind of like you don't know what, and especially with somebody who is notorious for saying whatever, like kind of on that Kanye West level of
It's
like
sad.
you don't know what Nicki Minaj will say or do. Let's just be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can say that because you can see that's why people are so shocked when it gets all the way down. She just keep going. She don't care. And that's one thing I think I always respect about her, even though it don't always be right. It's just like, can I say me personally? I think I would have went other routes because I don't like that bad karma and that like that. But I think I
Yeah.
just can't. I can't say that it was too far on the end of like this rap beef stuff. That's why I'm this fan of battle rap. Man, the stuff they be saying and they'll say the stuff. I'm talking about worse than that. I mean, be talking about four wives and stuff, and they be saying right there behind them. I'm talking about saying all type of stuff, and they just shake
Mm-hmm.
it off after because it's just the sport of rap. So that part, I ain't like the sensitive people online when they get to it. If Megan want to go back and say about Nicki Mama, it's kind of like that's just part of it. I don't
Yeah,
on
or
that
her
end.
dad.
Yeah,
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 and
because I dad.
I
It's
think
just like
I think that's the part of it too is like I think we always try to look at stuff as levels, right? So
right.
if you talk about my husband, I'm gonna talk about your husband. You talk about my kids,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk about your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, it don't work like that. You
Yeah.
cannot, as even on my end, because I can say that I'm like, dang, if I talk about your mom, you need to talk about my mom. Don't talk about my
Yeah.
grandma. Talk about my
Mm-hmm.
mama, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you can't tell me how mad to get. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
So when you open up this door, you got to be able to step in it.
And
And
that's it.
Nikki opened it up and she stepped in it.
Yeah.
Now, am I saying I would have did it? No, I ain't saying it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
again, like you said, that's just a part of the sport. So
Yeah.
if you
Because
gonna play, you gotta go full
it's like
throttle.
I'm confused where people going with it. I think they looking at it like it's this somebody being an attack thing, and it's really not. I think it's like they just going back and forth. I mean, it's a rap. Though I said
Hmm.
it's because we're in this internet, this era of internet. Like even when Nick and Lil Kim used to go with each other, they was going, talking about each other's sales, all it. But you didn't see people online like, oh, why they going at each other? It's like literally we done got to this internet. I don't know what it is. Like people literally, it's like a sympathy thing for
It
everything. Like,
is. That's when you have to control the emotional part of it.
yeah,
Where let me make sure. Okay, let me see what's fully going on because the person who lost their parent can be out here literally just doing anything and
mm-hmm.
just
Yeah,
skating on the whole my parents
mm-hmm.
passed and I know people gon' roll with
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah,
See me as not the villain anyway.
yeah.
When majority of the time it be those people. But
People, yeah, it's just so easy for them. Like, and I think it's us. And if you really think about it, it's really our community. Like we literally it don't take much to get sympathy from the majority. Like all it
hmm
takes is for you. You can be the worst person, but all you need
hmm
is that one traumatic something, or you
they
didn't went
grew
through
up
something.
poor.
Yeah,
They
or yeah.
You
So I
just be like,
understand
what
why
they
they're
gotta
doing
do
this. You
with
know what I'm saying?
anything? I
Yeah,
can
that's not.
understand, but it don't mean they should.
Yeah, and that's why I said like yeah, people can look at it like, oh yeah, you feel bad for her. It's one thing to feel bad, but it's another thing to be like, I feel so bad that I'm on her side no matter what, and she cannot like do no wrong, and she is being attacked, bro. When
Hmm.
you get to this rap stuff, and I think even the male rappers like that. Same thing with like I told you, I talk about the Drake and Pusha T thing. Like Drake was coming out, he was saying when him and Pusha T were going back and forth, he was out here saying like Pusha T ain't got no career, he was not selling, like making him seem like he just nobody. So when he went making him bring that child out, when he went that way, I, I I can't feel bad for that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what
Right.
when you open the door to it, you can't throw shots and be this rapper. That's why I said like you can make. I understand people want to make her a victim. That is fine, but like if you really listen to this girl raps, she she does the shot thing. You talk like nobody can affect you emotionally anyway. You know what I'm saying? You talk like
Right.
I'm this. Like, oh, throw whatever at me, it don't matter. But you gotta hold that energy. You know what I'm saying? Or don't rap like that. You gotta rap sensitive. Or you know what I'm saying? Rap like you're not ever coming at nobody because it's apparently when somebody come back at you, it's wrong. That's how I look at it.
Right.
Like, don't rap like that. Don't rap like she literally said in the song, I want one of y'all to address me. Don't rap like you want somebody to
I
come
was
address
just about to say, ask you that. Then you say, did she go in the Breakfast Club and say,
you. Right? Yeah.
like, she wanted somebody to come back
Yeah.
at her pretty
Right
much? So
before
it's like,
and she actually clarified at first. I think they was like, because she said, of course, the N word, which we're gonna, I guess, stay professional. But she said that, and then they was like, she clarified. She said, no, they can go for men and women. Like I mean, literally open the doors for like when I put this song out, whoever want to take it is that I'm coming for you. So then
yeah,
that's why I
because
said you gotta open it up to take it back. I
yeah,
don't
because
know.
she probably was sitting there thinking, when nobody gonna actually
Um,
make a diss track for
to you,
I
yeah,
thought they were gonna come back and talk about probably Lotto and Cardi B and can't nobody figure out
yeah.
who they're talking about.
Mhm.
That song was specifically for you, honey.
And that's
It
it.
was
That's why I respect it. Yeah. That's why I said I know people going I try to not to look at like the public's perception and stuff because y'all foolish anyway, especially us black women.
and
Just
another thing,
yeah.
so because let me try to even the side out. The
Mm-hmm.
only thing about the Nicki part, like I said, I didn't like was how she was speaking on it before she dropped it. I felt
Right.
like it
Too
would
much
have
talking.
really hit
Mm-hmm.
if she didn't go live and say that first. Just they'd be like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
boom, boom, do whatever you gotta
Mm-hmm.
do. and then the next day just drop it while everybody
Go.
sleep or something.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just like, but because you said so much
It's
in
not
the
nothing to really
thing,
wait
I
for.
kind of already know, okay, this gonna be Bigfoot, this gonna be this. So
Yeah.
I feel like it
Mm-hmm.
would have literally hit if she would have just been quiet. But of course, we know she is a Sag, and Sag
She don't shut
can't
up.
be
Don't
quiet,
shut up.
can they? And we
No.
see no shots at Aquarius women, but we see
Mm-hmm.
how y'all is. Y'all like sleeping with y'all friends, man. Let me stop. Sorry, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
But no,
but
people got just got to be honest. People probably are waiting for her to do something different. Didn't weren't really listening like that. Wasn't the top nothing. It was just, and people don't want to be honest about it, and that's okay. So I think, like you said, for anything, I think this is actually a benefit Megan Thee Stallion. I doubt that it goes like far, but usually
mhm.
when you are going back and forth with somebody, it, I guess it actually helps you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
It
helping to you.
do. Her
Yeah.
song is gone. This song, just like the Cobra song, everybody's like, "Oh my god, I love the Cobra song. I love the Cobra
Yeah.
song." It was that same sound, and ain't nobody talking about Cobra no more because you purposely just coming out just try to put, y'all information out about you in party or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
was it hot tea? It was tea, but it wasn't steeping hot. You know what I'm saying? Like steaming hot, but at the same time, it's like it's almost becoming a trend for you now. It's just like, okay, drop one song and then we're gonna talk about somebody or I'm
That's how
tired
they
of
do.
y'all talking about this Tory
That's
Lane stuff, blah
that's
blah.
how they
Y'all just
do.
blah 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 blah. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
well stop making a song about it then.
Cause that was happening. That's literally all it is. That's why I say I
Stop
don't be
feeding
seeing.
into it. Give
I don't
me
see the hype.
something else. I just need more from Megan. No
Yeah.
Tina Shay. I just need more from her. That's it.
And the
'Cause
girl, that's
when
why I
she
said the
came
girl
out, it
can
was
rap.
just like the first time I was just like, oh, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second song still started coming out. I was just like, okay, this is the same. Like
Mm-hmm.
represent for the tall girls,
Switch it up.
represent for the stallions. You
Yes,
know what I'm
and
saying?
she
Sweet.
can do it. The girl can rap. That's why I say it's like
Yeah.
it would be if that's why I appreciate it being two people who can actually rap because if you can actually rap, you can actually do
That's
something with
true.
the skills you got. Because there's no point. I understand. That's why I said it's like that. You got to do what you got to do to get on. The twerking got you there. You know what I'm saying? I guess you got
Hmm.
to do what you do to get there. At this point, if these people got their much sympathy for you, you can really rap and do something different because apparently they gonna support you because look at you know what I'm saying, look what they doing. So that's
True.
why I say just switch it. I think it just need to be switched up because you can rap. So just why not switch it up? That's why I think they looking for. I'm assuming just switch it up.
All right, Bigfoot. Let's move to the next one. On the next episode of
Now you know better. What?
okay, I said episode, but whatever.
Mm.
Let's get into it since it's Aquarius season. We talking about Aquarius women and stuff that they do. Draya, baby. Okay, so there's rumors speculating that Draya is pregnant by Jalen Green, who is 21 and
Huh?
plays for the Houston Rockets.
Huh?
Draya, what we doing, baby? Like, talk to me. Come here. Come here. Talk to me. 21? You're 39. You're a 40-year-old woman. I don't care what nobody say. Now, anybody know me? Yes, be free, be
Uh-huh.
whatever. You can't help who you like, I guess.
Yeah.
In a way you can. You can't help who you love, but in a way you can.
Yeah. The
Now,
saying, yeah.
we talking about in the spiritual world, maybe all this stuff is okay. But
Uh-huh.
right here in this physical world, right here, 40 and 21 is too big of an age gap. I don't care if it is a man and a woman or a woman and a man. Now, it can look a little different for a man and a woman. Am I saying it's
Uh-huh.
right or fair? That's not what I'm saying. But I think if we just being honest and for real, we just know when it comes to what let me make sure I'm using the correct term, not even standard, for the man is
Uh-huh.
the provider, the
Yeah.
protector and stuff like that. So now with the woman being older and the male being younger, I just almost kind of look at it as like sorry, no offense, and y'all can get at me. Almost like a mother son, like he's looking for a mom. Now, not saying girls who date older guys ain't looking for daddies. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying that. But right now we talking about Draya and Jalen, so let's stay on them. It
Mm-hmm.
almost looks like or feel like sugar mommery, or this boy is just like, because we know Draya is beautiful. She is. Well,
Mm-hmm.
she's cute. Let me say that she's cute. And it's just like, oh, I got Draya, the baddest girl. He don't know. He's 21. He's
Mm-hmm.
still a kid. Like, much as we felt like we was grown at 21, when you at a certain age and you look back at it, you like, dang, I really was a kid. Like 21.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So Draya knows exactly what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen, you baby, you finna get caught up, and you finna get caught up fast. Where are your friends? Why you just couldn't wrap it up, hit and go on by your business, or y'all just date around? Like, but a baby, if it's true, a baby, that's what I be saying. What it think?
Turn it
But go
on.
ahead.
Oh, I always think when they do this, I don't know why they. I don't want to say little boy, but you can kind of look at it like that, because somebody could call it that. There's so many experiences and things that you got to go through, but it's such a big gap in like knowledge and everything. Like, and I
Hmm.
think that's the problem is when these, and then, because athletes are like this top thing on a lot of these women dating. It seems like athletes are top, on the top of these dating lists, right? Because they know that if I get pregnant by them, I'm gonna be paid for as long as they're playing, and they
Yes.
feel like money coming with it. But I feel like you're like you said, it's like that mother son kind of thing because it's so much that he doesn't know yet. And I think people think because people have money that it matures them. Money does not
Hmm.
mature you. You just got
Hmm.
money. Like, yeah, because you got. I think that's what when people got money earlier, they feel like, oh, now I'm the grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, that does not do
Yeah.
anything. You just got money.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure at that age you don't know what to do with the money, but it comes with age. Like, it's pretty sure it's stuff she knows that he don't know. And it's just
Hmm.
like, how do you even take that risk of it? And it could be the fact that she's just probably doing it just to have it because it's another stream of income. So
It
it's kind of
is.
like, do I care that he know anything? No, because I'm just kind of doing it for the money. But if you are taking it seriously, I would think though, if you taking it seriously for real, your mindset is young too. Because if you even looking at somebody that age and think, oh yeah, like that's a good idea, you got to have a young mindset too. You kind of not identifying with your age, like and a lot of them do that,
True.
and it be a lot with them. And what is Bernice? Bernice kind of like that a little bit to me. Beautiful lady, grandma, and of course everybody still look. You know what I'm saying? Like until you hit it, she's a grandma. It's like this. And I think because of these young crowds and stuff she hang around, it makes her feel like I'm that age with them.
Right.
And it like she'll never look like technically a grandma because she doesn't present herself as one.
Hmm.
So it's like Drea could probably look in her 20s and stuff because she presents herself as a 20-some-year-old rather than
Hmm.
that 40-year-old woman that she is. And you see, if she got something with him, she got to be in those younger crowds. Because how you even
Got
connect?
to.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I
Yeah.
don't get that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it make them feel good or not. I never understand why older people hang and them younger, try to get with them younger groups and stuff because at the end of the day, you still gonna age. You're still not that age. Like no matter how
Yes.
you look at it, you're still so much older than them. So I think that's what it is for real. That's the only thing that makes sense to me that she is literally looking at it like this is keeping her in that younger crowd. And I think she literally that gotta be all you hang around because there's no way you got a friend that's in that
Yeah.
same age and was like, yes, that's the right thing to
I think the
do.
main thing is, like you said, just trying to have some type of income continuing
Mm-hmm.
to come in. Because we can see this what most of the women are doing now. You just literally just having babies so you can get a check every month. And
Mm.
I don't know, I just really hate it for Jalen if this is true. No hate, none of that. Let me make sure I clear the air.
No, never that.
Draya is
Never that
so
either.
pretty. Draya is
Mm-hmm.
so pretty. Jalen is young, and I get it. Like, it's the same way if we could switch roles, and the girl, of course, if you see a 40-year-old fine dude, you're just gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm grown. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, no, He ain't finna use me, none of this, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, you can't convince me that nobody is 21 and 40. Somebody can use,
Mm-hmm.
both of y'all can use. Um, but if homeboy in love, which he probably is,
That's how they get
um,
them. It make him feel better
yeah.
actually. He get somebody older. Like you literally he benefit, I guess that's what he benefit from it. It
And
strokes
and
that ego. So,
and that too, because I don't want to say like, because I was gonna say like Draya at 40 pushing around a baby, but then again, you not married, you not nothing. Like if people want to get married, get married. If they don't, they don't. But if we finna be for real, break everything down. 21 and a 40-year-old not married, and you done had a baby. Plus, this will be her third child, when
I
or
think
just
so,
her
yeah.
second. Because
Third.
I know she got a son. The oldest son
And
was like
then
living with
and
the
she was
mama
pregnant
or
not too long
something.
ago, I think, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
so now you're 40 with three kids, but I think the oldest son is maybe grown now. I'm not sure, but
Mm-hmm.
two younger ones, and now you're about to have an infant. Like, let's be
Yeah.
for real, you're not married, and then the dad is 21. I think we just don't, not we, they don't think like
Think-
it's no way you can be thinking you're just literally surviving. Like she just
And that's
trying to
it.
survive. She's trying to stay afloat, stay in that
And this is gonna do it.
bracket and just having a kid. And it's no way me anyway. It ain't worth
Mm-hmm.
it. It ain't
It
worth it,
ain't.
Missy.
Like I told you, I don't like. I actually feel bad for getting like their intimate conversations getting leaked. But like you said, somebody getting paid and half of the people can't say they wouldn't do it too. Oh, but yeah. So I feel like it's something with. I don't even know how I wonder how she feel about it because it's like that's their kind of like all they have at this moment.
hmm
Um, and I see that some way Mariah the Scientist, which I really do like Mariah the Scientist. I kind of like some of her music too. And I was
hmm
actually surprised to see when I actually found out that they were official. I was like, oh, okay, okay. It was kind of like one of them, like, oh, that's what you
Yeah.
go with. I was actually very surprised. But when you got money, it don't matter. But yeah, so she with him, and it to me is like that. I ain't trying to say, and I promise you, like these people, I know y'all hold people down, and I get it. Like if you really love somebody, that is your business. But it's sometimes because it's such. I feel like because she's famous and does all this, it's like I honestly feel like I know it's probably hard, and it's some parts of it I know we will never know because there's no way.
Right.
And like you said, I know you showed me where in his cell, I guess, had like pictures of the women or whatever. He had his ex up there. And I think that's probably the most interesting part to me
Yeah,
because
multiple pictures, not
multiple,
just one,
multiple pictures,
multiple.
yeah. And of course, and I know I saw them online, which they were like this couple that a lot of younger people like him and Jericho. They're
hmm
like they like them. I think they actually did look good together. They like them, and that's kind of how people know her because of Young Thug.
hmm
So, and I now remember her and Mariah the Scientist going back and forth online. I just be wondering like why do people put themselves in that situation? Like this is too. I think it's too much. I
Yes.
feel like especially when somebody is so deep with someone already and it's public. How can I throw myself in there? Because especially it's one thing with like, it's us. Well, I ain't saying we don't have options, but of course we are like not, what I'm saying, just not out there where of course with being famous and all this, I'm pretty sure she had plenty of options of, what I'm saying, people she could talk to. And it's crazy that it's just when you throw yourself in now when I just can't believe, what I'm saying? I just can't believe that that's
Right.
what who Mariah Sanders was, doing. So to me it's like I actually wonder how she feels. And she like one of the people on top of that to make number love songs. So I'm like, dang, is this really hitting her? Like, and especially when you show me the pictures, I'm like, what if she see that? Like, what's she gonna think? Like, what you gonna
Of
do?
course, she's very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And, the first thing going through my head is like, girl, you can have anybody right now. You can
It's
have
hard to say.
anybody
Mm-hmm.
in this world, black, white, Asian, Mexican. It don't matter. I know anybody would want to. And can't no dude get on here and say like, no, you can't convince me.
She pretty.
Okay.
Something like
It's
that. I don't
like
know.
you're literally just wasting precious time, quote unquote, holding a dude down there for one you don't know when he gonna get out. And if he don't get out, I'm pretty sure this dude probably finna serve up to 10 years or more.
Hmm.
And if not, just system. We got a problem. A big
We know we got
problem.
a problem anyway.
But it's none of my business. No, it is my
Hmm.
business. But
Hmm.
um that's my whole thing. And how we are like how this has just been shown over the internet and what do these young girls and stuff see? Not even and
Yeah,
I
that's
want
the
to keep
killer.
saying young girls because we already know it's some older women sitting here doing this dumb
Hmm.
stuff. And when he gets out, is he still gonna be with you? Probably for the first year or two, and then boom, you done wasted all this time. This ain't like Keisha Kior and Gucci Mane, or
No, no, no,
it
no.
may
That's,
not turn out like that. And who's to say they truly happy?
yeah.
Like
And that's also a little
the
deeper too. So it ain't like I would hope nobody looking at that like, okay, yeah, I can do it. Don't compare that one. Don't compare that one.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I personally feel like she just staying in it because he is providing for her outside of jail, and but she also has that freedom. So who's to say that she ain't doing her own thing? But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I would just rather just detach from him, just go on, let that go. I don't know because you're just
Mm-hmm.
too pretty and too young to just be stuck in something like that. I just wouldn't even waste my time. You can still love him and all that, and I get it. So let me. I don't want to make it seem like I can't connect. I get it. I think if you
Mm-hmm.
really love somebody and they, even though I would think her going in would know what was going on, but let's just say
Yeah.
you didn't know and somebody
Mm-hmm.
did that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
of course, it's just like you would feel the need as a woman to be like, okay, kind of got to support. We like to support,
Yeah.
our men and stuff like that. But at the same time, your mind has to be stronger than your heart. I don't care.
All the time.
And you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now going back to Jerica and her pictures, that right there should have been
Enough. That's it.
but money talk, I guess. Now if that's what's truly going on, I don't know what's really going on.
Right.
I got one time.
To see anything.
For
I ain't
one,
gonna
I'm
even
not gonna
do it.
do that, and
Yeah,
two,
I'm about to say yeah.
why
And
you?
though I said like it's one thing I think if you've been in it like if you married to somebody and been in a relationship for like long time, like that's one thing. Like, okay, this to happen while we'd have been together 15 years, we at least married, at least something, or we got something so real that is deep. And you know what I'm saying? And I know you gotta go. So okay, that's one thing. I don't feel like that's holding it
Mm-hmm.
down. We just in two different spots. But when you just well, we just I'm talking about just in the talking state, like we just talking, just dating.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm gonna be like, I love what we did out here. I'm gonna be honest with you, I loved it. I would definitely come talk to you every now and then, but I can't go. I'm not gonna lie on that phone and say we are doing anything until you. You know what I'm saying? I just see you when you get out, and that maybe that'll, you know what I'm saying? Maybe
Right.
that'll see something. I don't know. And really, time. Time is the killer of most things. So you can't really even promise that. So it's just kind of I don't know. Like I just say to people who you really holding people down, you're strong. Cause I'm sorry,
True.
hear me. I don't. Not over that short time of talking to somebody. I just don't have it in me, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-mm.
So that would
No.
be something like Papoose and Ruby Ma, which was still different because this is a guy holding a female down, but
Yeah,
they had
yeah.
been together for so long. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, I guess that would be different, even though I still couldn't do it. I'm
Yeah. Get somebody
sorry.
else to do it.
Yeah, get back with me when you get out of some. But other
And
than
that's
that,
it.
once I'm gone, I'm gone. It ain't no looking back.
It's
Well, all right. Well, I hope she comes to her senses at least. So, and hopefully, what's his name? Young Thuggy gets
thug.
what he
Mm-hmm.
wanted and whatever's going on with that whole little case.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Do you have any last remarks for our, I can say for our readers, for our viewers?
Mm. let's say I want to keep it on topic somewhere. Can y'all stop being so lame? Like, oh my goodness, like we are online. Like, I mean, I get that y'all like these people and y'all really love them, but please stop crying and acting like because this you don't know these people and it's not happening to you personally. Like, these people be making whole paragraphs. Oh, it's so wrong that they doing this to. Oh my god, like they don't like. Come on, just enjoy the entertainment. They are entertainers. Enjoy it for what it is. If it's not your thing, like disregard it. Um, I don't see how y'all get so deep into it. So I say, if anything, stop being so sensitive to people you don't really know, a situation that you're not actually in. Thank
True.
you.
And I had forgot to bring that up during that topic, but I'm gonna say
mm-hmm.
this. So yes, the Nicki and Meg beef is going on and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicki said something about her mom,
Right.
but they were saying that they had to put security
Oh
near her
yeah.
mom's grave or
Mm-hmm.
at the graveyard or whatever
It's
because
crazy.
some of the people were saying that they was gonna come and do something to it or whatever. So for the people who thinking
You
to go do
you
something to
sick.
that girl, Mama Grave, it's not that deep. Don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
it's
mean.
sick. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Like this is not
Yeah, I cannot care for Megan, but I never do nothing like that.
that
Like,
is sick.
let's
Yeah, that's
be
sick.
for real. Be
Mm-hmm.
respectful when it comes to that anyway,
Yeah.
because the grave ain't doing that to you, and her
Thank you.
mama ain't doing that to you.
Do that too. Yeah. And I said, you don't
Um,
know these people, so stop. Like that stuff like that. Why are you
exactly.
personally trying to attack? You don't know these people. This is not. This is between them. These two people. Why do you? Why would you do something like Why are you trying to do something so vile? You're
Hmm.
not in this situation. Like people are. If anything, weird. I don't understand people. I just don't
Exactly.
get
And
it.
the rap beef is enough.
It's
They're
they're
battling
doing it
or
for you.
whatever.
Yeah,
And
they're doing
and
it for
and
you,
that's it. That's good enough. You don't
and
have
that's
to do all
between
that.
them.
So
Mhm.
hopefully
Weird.
no one had any real intentions to do that.
Yeah,
So
right.
if you
That's yeah.
did, you should
Sick.
seek therapy. Like
Yeah,
really.
quickly. That's it.
So you guys, that is it for our episode tonight. Nice, short, and sweet. Don't forget
Hmm.
to like, share, and subscribe. Um, and we will see you guys next week. Stay tuned, okay?
Toodles.